So many people struggle through their workday feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, and burnt out just from looking at their to-do list, but not you because you follow me, your go-to creative consultant that teaches you how to grow your creative mindset while developing an intuitive and productive brand strategy. As a self-employed mom of two with ADHD, working from home can feel like too much to balance sometimes, and I can easily head into mom burnout, work burnout, and or ADHD burnout. It's honestly anyone's guess which one I'm going to have. But whether you're a mom or you have ADHD, I know you're here because you're working from home or you're trying to work from home full time. And I want to help you make those days easier for you. This week, I'm going to share 10 ways to help you get through your workday. The other week, I gave this prompt to my members during morning pages, and my personal results were like way too good to share, not to share. So here it is. The prompt was as simple as, what would make your workday easier? Which, for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of adjusting my work days, my systems, and my schedules so that my days are easier, my work days are shorter, and I'm achieving more. That's why today's episode is sponsored by the Automated Intuitive Weekly Planner. It's a Notion template that includes a guided course on how to create and work around your moods and energy, a master brain dump list that is organized by priority and category that once added to the list, auto-fills into the weekly and daily planner sections so that you can stop thinking about what it is that needs to get done and actually get the things done. So say goodbye to decision fatigue and say hello to your new way to work. Forget less, work less, and achieve more. Download your automated intuitive weekly planner today at hermessybun.com/templates. As promised, here are your 10 ways to make your workday easier. The first way is to schedule your days into different categories of your business. Assign your days based off of what you do versus what you need to get done. The second tip is to work in stretches. I like to work in 1 to 2 hour stretches so that I can step back and readjust. It also prevents me from feeling like I'm overworking myself or feeling like all I do is work. The third tip is to find a body double to give you accountability. If you aren't sure what a body double is, it's something people with ADHD tend to lean on when trying to get a task or project done that they've been procrastinating or just unable to do. It's as simple as having a FaceTime session with your business bestie and working simultaneously to help hold each other accountable for finishing your own projects. I do this with a few of my friends so that I always have a body double when I need one because our schedules are not the same by any means. So it's always nice to have everybody know that we're each other's backups. It helps when we tell each other what we're working on so that at the end of each work session, we can check in to see just how far we've got into that project, if we finished it, or if we even stayed on task. The fourth thing is to take a minimum of 15 minutes in between tasks to get back on into the moment. Stretch, drink some water, go outside, get yourself into the present so that you can reassess what is left for you to do in your day or to get you back on track with the priorities for the day. The fifth tip is to automate everything. I know I say this all the time, but literally automate everything, your emails, your booking services, your social posts, everything. This takes a lot of getting used to. But if you have 1 day a week or 1 day a month, depending on how much content that you need to create, and scheduling your posts those days or using services to automate your tasks for you will save you so much time in the long run in your everyday work days. The sixth thing is to set your intentions for the day and tell yourself an affirmation every single day to help you achieve your goals. Every day during morning pages with my members, I have them set their intentions for their day to help them stay aligned with their objectives. It's a simple way to start training your subconscious to do the things that you want to do throughout the day and actually getting them done. The seventh thing is that I do something called the big three, and I do it on a daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly scale. It's when you schedule to do something that helps you reach a short-term goal, B, something towards your long-term goal, and C, you do something towards your mental health and healing process. So I schedule the big three every day. I schedule the big three every week, the big three every month, and the big three every quarter. This way, I know that I'm achieving something and I'm putting something towards my mental health. And it helps me stay on task and finish things that I've actually been wanting to finish. Number 8 is to stay hydrated. Let's face it, being thirsty or dehydrated is the first step that's keeping you from working. The second step, if you're like me, is not having enough coffee throughout the day. Number 9 is to reward yourself. You know the game. If you do this, then you get this. But truthfully, I'm not opposed to the opposite. I love having my dessert before dinner. I mean, who doesn't? And as somebody who hyper focuses on things without trying, it's sometimes easier to finish my tasks if I've already gotten the reward. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but this way my full attention goes towards the task and not the reward. And honestly, when I get if I'm like, oh, I want ice cream, well, I can have ice cream after I do this. All I'm going to think about while trying to do this is getting that ice cream. So sometimes taking a break and having that ice cream allows my brain to be like, woohoo, we got what we wanted. Now let's go do what we have to do. And finally, my 10th tip is to download the automated intuitive weekly planner. Ooh, that's a mouthful. This has honestly changed the way that I work and allowed me to have the manageable schedule of my dreams. When I say I'm able to stay on task or not have to worry about what I have to do every day, it's just chef's kiss. It is the best thing for me and my little ADHD brain. Hopefully one of these tips helps you shift your schedule so that you can have an easier day. And remember, when trying to adjust how you do things, start small and work your way up. Give yourself forgiveness and remind yourself that you're a badass for trying to help yourself. Until next time, I'll see you next week.